Hi, Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor, and in this short series of videos we're looking at recent changes, or at least changes over the last couple of years or so, which are affecting or which will affect landlords and investors either today or going forward. And the next one on my list is the changes to vetting a tenant to make sure that the tenant isn't an illegal immigrant. I mean, how crazy is this that landlords are now effectively taking on the function of the Home Office? There you are, this is what politicians dream about at night when they've got nothing better to do. Little rant from me. But we are where we are, and we have to make sure that we do this stuff. Now, I know that some investors like managing their own properties. If you are managing your own properties and if you're doing your own lettings, you need to be aware that you need to be checking the status of your tenants. Now, that could be as simple as just checking that they've got a national insurance number and or seeing their passport. If you are in doubt though, you can ring the Home Office. You can ring the Home Office, they have a special telephone inquiry line that you can ring and you can check the status, the residential status or otherwise, of a potential tenant. But you need to do this. Why? Because if you don't, it's a criminal offence. There's scope for an unlimited fine. There's also scope for a prison sentence, and you don't want that. There's also scope for a civil action against you, and that could cost you £3,000. So the consequences could be very serious indeed. If you don't manage your own properties and you have a managing agent who's letting the property for you and they're vetting the tenants though, don't sit back on your laurels. Now I know this is tricky because you can't sit there in the office with the managing agent as they do their due diligence on your potential tenants. But the reality is that if your managing agent makes a mistake, guess who is culpable? It's you or me as the investor stroke landlord who's going to get the rap for that, not them. So you need to make sure that your managing agents are doing those checks and doing them properly. Now, if for any reason you take over a property which does have somebody there who shouldn't be there, like an illegal immigrant or whatever, somebody who snuck through the system, or if somebody does accidentally sneak through the system, there is now a new ground for possession, so you should be able to get them out of the property, but you don't want to get into that situation. So make sure that you're doing the checks and make sure that your managing agent stroke letting agent are also doing the checks. Here's to successful property investing.